Hi, welcome to my channel, KTB IOM. I'm going to be putting a nock point on my new bow, the Mujin. So the way I normally do this is using the traditional balancing method. So find the balancing point off the bow with your hand, slightly a bit more about there, is that right? Feel the balance, and then rotate your hand until your fingers touch, and where the pinky is, just here, this is where I'm going to put the knocking point. So to test that, I'm going to get an arrow and I'm going to place it right here next to my fingers, and if you look, when the arrow is perpendicular to the string at right angles, it should be just on the top edge of the arrow pass, and that is normally my check to make sure that that is okay. The arrows will never, usually don't go that high when they fly off, so you have this kind of angle to the arrow pass, and most of the wear and tear I've got on the arrow pass is always at the bottom of the arrow pass and near the handle, so I still need to wrap the handle, by the way. So for now, first of all, I'm going to do the nock point. So I've cut a bit of serving material, which is red as well, so it's the only colour I've got at the moment. So I'm going to do this doing the loop method. So and in order to keep the string on the bow, I'm just going to gently, I'm going to separate this one out. The one underneath, I'm just going to twist a bit so it stays in place. Actually pull the loop out so that it can then fit. I can sit there. And now, starting from the top, I'm going to wrap the string around a few times tightly. Oh, it's always fiddly, so it's best to go slowly. So keep the loop there. This is held in place just by a few wraps. The arrow's loose on the ground, and then start off. Trying to get it as close as possible to the knock on the arrow. At this point I'm going to take the arrow out because it's pretty much there. And now I'm going to pass the end through the loop. And pull, and I'm going to just take a bit of strength with my fingers to get a good purchase on that, and on the other end I'll unravel this one and also wrap it around my finger, and now pull on both ends. Oops. I've got a few twists. Okay. Better. Careful not to cut into your fingers. Nice and tight. And then I'm going to cut the excess on the string. Both ends. Careful not to damage the actual string. Oops. And then with a lighter, just burn off the excess. Oh, come on. Right, okay. Need another lighter. So I'm back and I've got different lighter. So again, just to burn off the little bits of thread off on the serving, and careful not to damage the string. So that gives us a little nock point for reference. Oh, still a bit, I need to burn that bit off. Right. So, nock point done. Now, so 90 degrees. And there we go. So, yeah, should be okay. So we'll test it tomorrow, and if it's not right, we can always move it. But just to check, using the balancing method. So, it's where my pinky is. Yeah. Yeah. So happy with that.